Hello everyone, this is Impulse and welcome back to HermitCraft Season 5. Oh my goodness guys, I have been busy. Look at this. Oh my goodness, look behind me. I have installed my Infinite Villager Breeder and you can see here I've made some modifications to it. A couple of the other Hermits have already done this as well. They're using my design. Tango built his up and Azuma as well. And so we're kind of testing it out to make sure that the babies are going to, actually run off of this plot of land 100% of the time. I think Tango said he's having some issues with his. So far, mine's been 100%. Although at the moment, these guys are not producing any babies because I have sort of moved the village. I took the doors out from under here and I'll show you why in just a minute. But I have also got some other things going on in here. Let's see, what has changed since the last time you saw it? I needed some dyes because I wanted to start getting into some concretes, and I love the concrete blocks. I gotta tell you, I am falling in love with the concrete, and the black and the yellow of course makes sense. So I on live stream had to go find some sunflowers so that we could do this whole let's see if I have a bone mill somewhere. Oh goodness, you would think I'd have my chest memorized by now, but I don't. Oh, that one always takes a second. Oh, that's because of the head, I think. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? So unorganized. Here, we'll just do this one. Okay, so check this out. You guys have all seen the 2 high flower trick, right? So that's why I got the sunflower, so I could just right click with the bone mill and boom, all this pops off, and then we get ourselves some dye from it, the yellow dye, and we're good to go. So there's a bit of a story behind this sunflower. This sunflower caused me some pain. It caused me some pain. I went to go get it on live stream and things did not go to plan. This is a bad idea. We're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit. Ow. Now. Ow. Oh, we're gonna die. No way. Oh. No way. We did not make it out in time. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Yep, so I had to re-gear, and I'm getting there, but missing a lot of mending still. Getting mending books is difficult with just the fish farm, and even though I've AFK'd at the fish farm a lot, I'm not getting a number of mending books I want. So I know Tango's on a quest for mending. I might just wait for him to find one and then use it, or maybe I'll trade with a few of these librarians just see if I get lucky. I don't know. Like I said, or I think I said earlier, I don't really plan on getting into trading too much this season because I did a lot of that last season, kind of got burnt out from it. So I'll maybe just let Tango do that. But yeah, so I got the flowers over here, and because I'm trying to make concrete and stuff, I put in this deal, where you can stand here and just hold down your both left and right mouse buttons with the concrete in one hand and your pick in the other. And so I've been able to make a bunch of concrete, and I'm using that. Oh, and you probably noticed too, I moved my cows over here. So the old temporary base is completely done. It's completely destroyed. Everything is like I found it on day one. So that is good. We're all over here and moving in. And I think, for the most part, you guys said keep the monument, to keep it here, and to use it, right, for different farms and stuff like that. So, including the eventually the Guardian farm that we want to put in here. I think I'm going to do that, guys. I think I'm going to do that. I really like it. I don't know if I'm going to keep these blocks, though. I may switch these blocks out with something else. I'm not a huge fan of Prismarine. Which, that sounds kind of odd considering I tackled an ocean monument and I'm going to have a guardian farm. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I am a fan of the sea lanterns, though. But the Prismarine blocks, that shade of green just isn't my style. So we may replace the blocks. We'll see. Haven't had any concrete plans there. I told you I'm in love with concrete. So I've been doing some work, guys. I gotta show you this. I mentioned it. I was breeding those villagers specifically so that I could get an iron farm going. And guess what? You can see it up there. You can see it. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That yellow concrete coming up on it. I have some golems spawning up here. Let's see if we can get up. They're kind of in the way when we get up here. Let's see if we can get past them. There we go. We got 2 in here. They're kind of stuck right now. And Yeah, oh, actually, yeah, we're going to need to push one out of the other one's way probably, but we need to get rid of that block down there, and I think we're good to go. So I've built this up out of yellow concrete, yellow glass, and also some black concrete. See, he did fall down. Okay, that's good. We're going to let them fall here in a minute, and also I put some black on the side. So I got like the yellow and black thing going on. But the plan for today, guys, is that we are going to get the foundation going. Oh, now he's in my way. I can't even get up. I can't even get up. We're going to get the foundation. Oh, my gosh. I am stuck. I am stuck in here thanks to this guy. Luckily, I have ender pearls now thanks to Wells Knight getting the Enderman farm done. But the plan for today is we're going to start the foundation of Atlantis, of the City of Atlantis. And it's going to be above. It's going to be above this guy. So we're going to have to build a huge foundation because basically we have like a center island circle that's going to be the center of the city, and then kind of some exterior islands out from that. And I want these all kind of floating above the ocean, which is where we are now. So we're going to get that going today. But first, I think what we want to do here is we're going to let these golems down. So can I do this without dying? There is water down there. Let's remove some of these blocks, and we'll get down to where the sand is, and then I can get down to the bottom and just use a torch to get the rest. They're not falling through, so I wonder if I should just go ahead and make it happen. Typically, we wouldn't get two spawning in the same thing here. So, oh, and he's mad at me. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh, I probably shouldn't have shot him. I forgot the natural spawned ones. They don't like to be hit. All right, let's just stay back here and finish them off then. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? At least they can't fight the current. And, oh, I don't think so anyway. I'm just going to stand over here and hope I don't get wrecked. I will need to get some water or some air every once in a while. Okay, one down. Good. And we should get more natural in spawning. We do need to take care of these guys anyway. They were going to be in our way. Okay, woo! Yes, free iron, and I didn't die. And Tango apparently is repopulating something. Okay. I think we're good. Let's get to the bottom here and take out this sand pillar. Do I have torches on me? I do. Whew, I almost got wrecked there by the column. Wow. That would have been one heck of a start to a video, wouldn't it have? I would have felt like a total derp. Okay, so let's see. Let's block off this water. I got all the materials I need to make this happen. Let's do this. Let's block that off. Let's take our torch, and now we can kill this ladder. And at that point, the golems should start falling down. I love watching that. That is so fun to watch. Cool. All right, that is a done deal. Now what we need to do is, as these golems fall, we want them to fall into lava so that it kills them. So let's go ahead and put in some signs. And they are 3 high, right? So we can put the lava in just above my head here. And we'll put signs on the sides here to hold that lava in. So one there, one there. One there, and one there. And then I should be able to just pop some lava above my head here. I only have 2 buckets, so I'll just do one there and one there. And that looks good. So now as the golems fall down, they should just stand in that lava and burn. And then we're going to need a way to collect their drops. So right underneath here is basically, it's 1 block and then it's ocean. So we got to be careful here. We might have some guardians trying to get at us as we do this, but we'll put a chest there, and we'll just make this simple and put some hoppers in. I'm going to come around the back here. It might be easier to do it this way. Luckily, I have some silk touch, so yeah, I had to gear back up after those deaths. I got in that little death cycle. Oh, and that's I still haven't got everything back, but I did manage to get mending on a silk touch and on a fortune 3. So my picks are in good state. I'd say my sword's in decent state with sharpness 5. I got mending on that, but we're still trying to get. So I got mending on my bow, and I think I prefer infinity because I don't like having to worry about running out of arrows. So I may get a different bow, but yeah, we still got some work to do on our armor. So we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. But yeah, dying and losing all your stuff is never good. Never fun. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. Hopefully we will get some iron golems. In fact, I think let me pop into the camera account and let's see if we can catch one spawning. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking. I was up here for a little while and no golems were spawning, and I was getting a little worried. And then I started doing some research, and I found that, you guys remember when I just killed those 2 golems because I accidentally hit one and they were kind of stuck in the middle there? Well, killing them actually made me less popular with the village. In fact, it took off 5 whole points for each golem, and I was -10. Plus, I think I've killed a few villagers here and there that may have been associated with this village. So my popularity around here wasn't so good, and the golems weren't spawning. And I didn't see anything about that being part of the logic with spawning golems, but I mean, I can tell you, I sat here for a good 10, maybe even 15 minutes, when on average, they're supposed to spawn like 1 every 6 minutes or so. So, and that's per village. So I don't know. I don't know what was going on there, but I came up here and I traded a little bit with some of these guys inside of these little outer bubbles here. And that got my popularity back up, and then they started spawning. So interesting, very interesting. As you can see here, I've got, you know, just the old school single cell iron golem spawner going on. This has been around forever and a day. This is just going to get me a little bit of iron here and there. You know, if I'm going to be around the base, I might as well be getting some free iron. And it's pretty easy to build. Didn't take too long at all. You can see I went with the yellow concrete and the black concrete. But this is actually going to sit underneath the foundation for the City of Atlantis. So we're just going to build kind of a platform right on top of this guy. And it will pretty much cover it up. And then we're going to have even bigger kind of pillar coming out of the ocean to help hold up this huge City of Atlantis platform. So this guy is going to get a bit covered anyway. But yeah, we have a lot of material I need to gather because we want this City of Atlantis, at least the center of it, to be huge so that we can build some buildings on it and some other things. So we're going to go ahead, and now I guess I got about an hour or two probably of just collecting materials. I'm going to go with stone, so I might just go branch mining with a silk touch pick for a little bit, at least until my silk touch pick is hating life. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go gather as much stone as possible. And let's see, I was kind of hoping another golem would spawn as I was talking here, but you can see my guys just kind of chilling down here. Let's see if we've got anything. Can I open this chest in Spectator? There we go. Look at that. We've got 19 iron already. So this thing is already starting to work, which is excellent. We'll just start gathering some iron for free, which is awesome because we're going to need hoppers and pistons and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to go do some branch mining. I'll be back in a second. And back from an hour-long branch mining session. This is what I got during that hour. I was using my silk touch pick the entire time. So let's play a little game here, guys. Let's play a game. I have a Fortune 3 pickaxe. Let's do this. 34 diamond ore. We're going to hit it all with our Fortune 3 pickaxe. You guys tell me right now in the comments, what do you think we're going to get? How many actual diamonds are we going to get out of this using Fortune on 34 diamond ore? Here we go. All right, let's go over here and make sure we didn't miss any. I think we're good. Okay. What'd you guys guess? What'd you guys guess? Let's see. Okay, whoever guessed 77 diamonds, you are correct. Good job. Oh man, not bad. 77 diamonds. This is the first time this season I've had over a stack of diamonds because of the unfortunate death we had to the Guardians losing all of our armor earlier. Let me see. Where am I keeping? Let's see how many we have total. We had 24. So, there we go. We have over 100 diamonds now. Just barely. 101 total. Nice. Not bad. All right, cool. That's done. Now, here's the deal, guys. I'm going to build the platform soon, but I don't have enough stone. This is like half of what we need because I want to do a 64, what is it, the diameter, right, which is a full length across, 64 by 64 circle. And yeah, that's going to take about 25 stacks of stone or so. So, wait, no, 50. I'm sorry. I have about 25. So, yeah. No, what do I have? Less than 25. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I need 50 stacks of stone to get this done. So, I got to go back in the branch mine, unfortunately. And I might have to throw some of those diamonds on the silk touch to get it back up to full before I do that. So, all right, back to digging. And there we go. That is much better. Now we have enough stone to get the foundation built for Atlantis. So I think what I'm going to do now is get up there get the camera account rolling, and it's time for an epic time lapse. Alright, we got it done. That was a lot of blocks to place. 3,228 stone to be exact. And I know some of you are probably thinking, why stone? Why are we putting down stone? Stone does not look that great. Well guys, this here is what I like to call the foundation. I've said it a few times already. This is the foundation. Think about when a house is being built. They pour down a slab of concrete, but by the time the house is done being built, you don't really see the concrete at all, other than maybe the driveway and the garage and things like that. But we are going to be covering this up and building up on it and things like that. In fact, I think I may even be making this a bit bigger. Right now, it's got a diameter of 64 meters, and I got some blocks picked out that I want to kind of stick with, a kind of a color palette, if you will, that we're going to be building out of. And I had to think long and hard about this one, guys, because slabs and stairs. You guys know the deal. Slabs and stairs. There's not a lot of blocks that have slabs and stairs. I mean, we have our woods, we have our stones, and we have our quartz, and we have our, sandstone and nether brick? I think that's it, right? Maybe I missed something, but I had to pick. I kind of had to pick. I needed something that had slabs and stairs, so what did I pick? Here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to give it a stone look. I think this is going to give it more of an old school, ancient Greece era feel to it. But we want to modernize it a bit with some colors. So I decided to bring in some concrete. That's the white concrete. I want to be able to use our sea lanterns for lighting, because I think that's going to be a cool lighting source around here. And then to kind of tie in the color of the sea lanterns, we went with some cyan glass, cyan concrete, and then we got a gray concrete I want to mix in as well, because I think that these two look good together and kind of tie in with the stone. So this is kind of our color palette that we're going to be sticking to. We'll be varying it maybe here and there, but for the most part this is going to be it. And yeah, I'm excited. I mean, now that we got the foundation built, I can start planning the builds on top of here, and I can start moving some things up here. And of course we're going to keep the monument down below so we can have farms in there as well and kind of get a nice split. I got to decide if I want to keep my storage up here or down in the monument. Right now I'm kind of leaning towards up here, and then maybe just having some cool farms and stuff down in the monument, such as the Guardian farm, which I think I want to do soon. I want to do soon because I'm going to need these sea lanterns, and I also need to get draining the area around the monument because I'm sick of listening to these guys shooting laser beams all the time. So yeah, I want to do something about that. I need to figure out exactly how I want to go about draining the ocean monument. That's going to be tedious. There's also, you know, different techniques out there with flying machines potentially I could use, or, you know, the sponge technique or dropping sand, AFK sand dropping type stuff. So I need to think about it a little bit. You guys tell me what you think. What do you think the best way for me to empty out the monument? Keep in mind, guys, we need to keep the ocean monument intact because we want to preserve the building, and there's a few odds and ends now around it. Now there's a pillar coming up through the middle of the ocean monument up here, and eventually we're going to have even a stronger pillar, because if you kind of look at it from the bird's eye view or the camera view, you know, you have just like a one, you know, what is it, a 4x4 glass pillar holding this up, and that's not physically possible, I don't think. So I want to enforce this island with a much bigger pillar coming up out of the ground. But wow, did we do a lot today. Oh my goodness, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. That's gonna do it. I am out of time. I spent a ton of time again on all these builds here. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you go. And with that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.